Hello everybody. So yesterday repair of PS4 was almost a disaster. Luckily after I finished the stream, because well it was mostly troubleshooting and not much to see, so I decided to just shut down the stream. It turned out I didn't screw in the clamp on the back tight enough, so yeah. It still required some extra force, and yeah, that's probably the stupidest design I've ever seen, I'll be honest. It's almost like they're making those devices to break over time, right? Nah, Sony wouldn't do that. Anyway, today we're taking on the workbench something even worse. I mean, it looks worse, at least from the outside. If you thought that yesterday controller was filthy, then oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This thing is gonna be even worse. So, the controller. It collected some dust, but dust is probably the least of its problems. Oh, wait a second, I forgot about the second light. This one. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there's all sorts of weird gunk all over it. And I just decided, like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not even gonna try and clean it from the outside like this, because it's probably pointless. I need to open it up and clean it thoroughly. Especially given the fact that the D-pad was sometimes going down by itself when I was doing something on the console. And that's another answer for the question, why I'm wearing gloves. Basically the same reason as Dankpod is using gloves whenever he's doing the dip into the nuggets. You don't know what people are doing with some of those electronics. And given the fact that, oh my god, how fucking dirty it is, and yeah, I mean, I do eat when I'm playing games, but my controllers are not as dirty. Like, this is my old 360 controller, so there's some tiny dust over here and there, but it's nowhere near as bad as this one. Or the other controller that I'm mainly using right now. I mean, they didn't change the design that much between generations. I mean, PS1, PS2, and PS3 basically were exactly the same. PlayStation 4 is finally some changes in the design because they decided to add this huge touchpad in the middle. And also replace the start and select button with options and share. Because they thought that sharing button is like super important on a console, apparently. Yeah. I don't think so. Anyway, we're gonna first do some testing of this controller. I learned my lesson from yesterday that, hey, it's probably better to first run it a little bit right before you crack it open. There we go. So this side is pretty useful. I did tested my Xbox 360 back in the day when I realized that it was really going bad, and it's still waiting for replacement of the analog stick, the left one, which was the mostly used. Let's see. Yeah. No, it could be worse. It can actually at least do the whole thing, so it's not too bad. And it's going back to the center zone, so not too bad. Okay, for analog stick that's pretty good. 100% on both triggers, both bumpers. D-pad also works. Kind of shame that it doesn't have the layout for the PlayStation, even if it detects its Sony DualShock. What about this one? Oh, wow, yeah, this one is... Ooh, the middle thingy is really crusty. Like the touchpad part. And that works. That also works. Oh yeah, analog sticks. Yeah, okay, so it is in working shape. It is just fucking filthy. It is just filthy. So yeah, let's go with some tutorial on iFixit. Because why the hell not? If you can look up some tutorials how to open something, then always go with that. It's usually a good idea. CUH ZCT. Okay, that the one they have. If you have the second generation, oh, okay, they have the second generation guide. Okay. ZCT. To you, I have E. Maybe the E is about like the color of it. Who knows? Charging assembly, buttons, joystick covers, potentiometers, motherboard, touchpad. Oh, that's the other one. Okay, the iFixit side is so sometimes when you try to look for the guide. There's a teardown guide. Maybe that's gonna be useful. Okay, the basic 4 screws are still there, although it feels like there's another one under here. Like I can, oh yeah, right, let's turn it off. Are gonna, yeah, there we go. What the fuck? Okay. Suddenly a screen magnifier turned on. I don't know if it's some kind of feature of PlayStation controller, but okay. That was weird. Okay, beginning is with just Phillips head screws. Then it's gonna be slightly smaller ones than yesterday. And they kind of feel a little bit more magnetized. Oh yeah, right. PS4. So yeah, I had to tighten up the clamp. But after that, yeah, it just started working without any problems. Although it still runs, to my liking, a little bit too hot. But I did look up some forum threads on Reddit. How hot it normally runs, and people are saying that, yeah, 80 degree is like completely normal for that console. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Almost 80 degree in idle. This is fucking ridiculous. My CPU is going to 80 when it's like under the high stress. But apparently for that console, when everything is in that one single chip, 80 degrees is like, oh no, it's completely fine. Oh boy. Okay, clips. This is gonna make so many nasty noises, I can already tell. Am I supposed to start with the front or back? That one was using first the bumpers, but not sure if prying them out is a good idea. Yeah, let's leave them. Okay, it doesn't want to go open up right away. Oh. Yeah, maybe we're actually gonna start from this side. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, we are inside, more or less. Ah, and this tutorial that we're using the bumpers to access the clips. But I don't really think they changed the design that much between them. If you have a good spudger, you should be able to get in anyway. This ribbon cable is gonna be probably the biggest pain to remember and plug back in. What is this? How big is the battery of this thing? It's 600 milliamps at 3.7 volts. No wonder this thing is losing charge so quickly. Boy, this thing is small. Where did I throw my tweezers from yesterday? There it is. Okay, so people were laughing at, oh yeah, Xbox is using AA batteries. Such a stupid design. But I'll be honest, I really prefer the AA batteries, especially if you can use the rechargeable ones. Because rechargeable ones are... Hold on a second. How big are the NA loops? The NA loop Pros have the capacity of 2,500. One. So given the fact that you need to use two, I would say like, well, basically still the same capacity at 3 volts, maybe something less. But that also means that the controller can run on less than 3.7 volts, so it's more optimized, I guess. Well, this thing is using this tiny thingy. It is fucking ridiculous. Like, this tray is actually quite big. Like, it could probably hold up bigger battery. I wonder if it was replaced. Oh wait, it was replaced. This is not the original battery. The kid probably had to replace the battery at some point because it was really going bad. And it was just replaced for this knockoff thing. What was the original capacity of those batteries? Do you have replacement batteries by any chance? DualShock JDM30 and earlier. Oh, this one looks like the OG. The original battery is 1000 milliamps, so a little bit better. And maybe something I would need to consider to replace. Who knows? Or maybe even get rid of the whole bracket and replace it with even bigger one. That should be possible. Okay, what is holding you? Oh, you cannot get rid of it. This bracket is being used for something. Oh, that's a reset. Wait, how do you even use it in that case? Oh yeah, there is a small hole. I mean, even without this bracket, you should still be able to like put in the paper clip and reach it because it's a membrane, so should be doable. Or a toothpick. Wait, is it big enough for a toothpick? Yeah, should be good enough. So yeah, the tray is like completely useless in that case. I think this one was already slightly broken. Like, it's not properly clipped to the motherboard, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm probably gonna remove the whole thing so I can... At least I'm gonna try to remove as much as I can so I can clean it while worrying about getting the other parts wet. Okay, what is next step? I am inside. I removed the ribbon cable. I unplugged the battery. Remove the battery. Well, that one I'm not gonna be able to do because whoever decided to replace it with a knockoff one, they also stick it together. Oh, fuck you, whoever was inside here before me. Okay, they said to remove the button extension, but I'm not sure if... Is this thing removable? No, it's a part of the whole chassis. Unless that was also broken. Or maybe that's the one small difference between the old version and the new one. Okay. I'm gonna be jumping between two tutorials right now. This plastic thing is supposed to be removable. Remove the top light bar. This should be just slid in, if I understand that correctly. Yeah, and that's the part that clips in the clear parts. And the clean part is moving easily, but this one is not cooperating. Oh. Slowly. This side doesn't want to move now. Oh, we got it. Oh, because the other side was actually... okay, so the other side is not sliding out, only the right side is sliding out. Gotcha. Diffuser, yeah, sure. Let's remove it too. There is some gunk around it too. So yeah, we're gonna clean that too. And now I can remove the USB piece. Which was also not properly secured for some reason. I wonder if there are replacement ones for USB-C. That would be a nice mod. Like it shouldn't be a problem to just like Dremel out a little bit more, like just use the file and file out a little bit more space for the USB-C. That's something to consider. I'm gonna clean it up right away with the other parts so it can dry up in the meantime. And then I'm gonna continue with the big guy. Much better. That's weird. Let's assemble this right away. More flames than I expected, to be honest. Oh wait, no, that's not in the spot. Why you're not going into your hole? Now you're in place? Yeah, looks better. I mean, it's quite flimsy. Okay, now diffuser. That's at least one snack fed. The refraction part. And this. I'll be honest, without this, it should still look okay. There we go. So, the bottom housing is ready. Now for the main dish. The biggest party of the whole thing. Yeah. So, what you're trying to tell me is to try and remove this tray, which is doable on this side. Not so doable on this one, and I don't really know what's holding it. Like, I'll be completely honest, nothing seems to be holding it. Oh, wait. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I don't need to worry about this. And we're slowly getting to the more and more interesting parts. Yeah, right. They remove the bumpers, but I'll be honest, I don't see how. Triggers are definitely something I would like to clean. This touchpad, oh my god, so much gunk. Hmm. Oh, the mid frame comes out with both triggers. Okay. Touchpad is gonna be a little bit pain in the ass to clean. Okay. So that's one good thing. The mid frame is a whole assembly, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to put back the rumbles. Or at least I'm not gonna need to desolder them. Because it should be the whole thing. Well, easier said than done. Oh, no. I'm backing them out. Oh, yeah. Oh. Not too bad. Okay, we have this whole thing. Which it should be okay to clean. I mean, I'm just going to clean the this parts. And the triggers, which I still don't know how to remove. Oh boy. This whole thing is just a ribbon. Holy shit. I mean, on one side, I like the design that it's a little bit more, I don't know how to say it, modular, but on the other hand, like this thing, yeah, good luck with fixing that if you mess it up. Also, the ribbon is like going off over here, so am I gonna use the double side tape just to secure it a little bit better? Because it should just stay in this position, but I have a suspicion that because it's like, oh, maybe I'm also gonna need to clean it up a little bit. But I have a suspicion that it's not actually sitting in this one position, how it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, right. Analog sticks, yeah. The usual stuff. Come on. Come on. There we go. Triggers. How do I take you out? Trigger, I think I know how I'm gonna remove, but bumper is like the biggest question for me. In one of the tutorials, it shows that, yeah, basically they started with this thing. Just to have the access to the tabs inside, but it's like... How? User opening prick to pry and remove the R1 button just like you did with the L1. Yeah, that's not how it works here. Yeah, how about this one? This one just remove the whole assembly. Lift away mind the motor wires, they're fragile, and the step is to isolate the board. And is needed to desoldering. The step to isolate the board is needed so the soldering doesn't ruin the plastic. Ah, okay. Pull the bumpers right off. Be careful, you'll hear a click. Wait, just pull them? And you're gonna hear a click. Oh yeah, I love hearing click on a fragile plastic. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, what about the triggers? Here's the panel work to undo. It should come right off. The spring should come out with the tweezers. Remove the pans from bumpers and triggers. Oh, you mean the inside part, okay. Yeah, it doesn't work so well. Okay. That thing unhooked, but it's still like something is holding it. Oh, okay. Yeah, just unclip it. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's all I needed. I don't really need much more from here. I just need the second one. Co tam, Jul, znowu ci się nudzi? Ooh, I don't like using force on those things. Because I know I can use too much force and it's gonna break totally. There we go. Okay, that's the... basically everything I needed to remove. Okay, for this part, I'm gonna use isopropyl alcohol, so it's not gonna dissolve anything or damage the plastic, ribbon, pad, cable, slash whatever. And it should be generally safer on this part. But the rest of it, I can use the soapy water. Oh wait. Right. This, the touchpad. What do I need to do? No, you are actually going out pretty easily. Okay, just like remember this kind of move. Okay. Doable. What else? Okay. The middle rubber pad. I don't like how this is not coming off right away. And this is the D-pad, which was causing me some problems yesterday. Ah, okay. There's a little bit of dirt here, but not too bad. I'm gonna clean that one. I'm definitely gonna clean this. What about this side? Oh, this side goes even easier. Okay, did they do the... Yeah, each button goes into like specific hole. I mean, I should probably remember that. Oh, it wasn't good orientation. And yeah. Buttons, I'm probably also gonna clean a little bit. The chassis is probably the worst parts of the whole thing. And analog sticks. Okay, I'm gonna start with this because it needs to dry out the most. And I'm probably not gonna use as much isopropyl alcohol. Oh wait, this and this maybe. And I'm gonna be really need to be careful with amount of alcohol I'm gonna use on this thing. Is the button inside here? No, this is just for balancing the whole thing. The real button is here. Yeah. All right. Cleaning time. Alright, this already looks okay. And there's still gonna be some wear and tear visible. I'm actually gonna wipe it off with some cloth on the surface too. That's good enough. Even the inside channels for the buttons are nice, pretty clean. Not the cleanest, but quite clean. Good enough for me. The gank shouldn't stop them. I'm really afraid of cleaning these because, but I might gonna actually just use the cloth because I don't have grate on my sinkhole and I'm afraid to drop them inside. So I'm probably gonna keep the bigger, smaller pieces outside. These came up pretty nice. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Boro does not speak scam. All right. What? I think I'm just gonna clean these here. Maybe dust off a little bit. Watch out, it's gonna be loud. Yeah, this bat is going for a wash after today. Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna need some window washer, maybe a cup, and Q-tips. Don't tell European Union I ripped off the cup from the bottle. Just a tiny bit of the nice stuff, which is isopropyl alcohol. This tiny bit should be enough. I'm trying not to waste too much of it, because most of the time whenever I was pouring it to some container, I was pouring too much, way too much. And I was basically then wasting it. Well, it's not ideal, but good enough. It was getting cold earlier and now it's getting too hot. Yeah, Bluetooth earbuds were better for this kind of stream. I'll need to move the Bluetooth transmitter somewhere else because it was losing the connection when I was in the bathroom yesterday cleaning some of the parts of the PS4. But in general, it's like easier for my head because I don't have extra weight on my head. That's the first thing. And also it's less hot. Especially when you move around so much. Okay, good. Love. Last pieces. If she cheats, she belongs to the streets. This is not gonna make any sense to whoever is watching VOD. I have a suspicion that most of the time, whenever I see like those 20-something people watching the VOD, it's mostly just balls looking for like, hey, did you play any like maybe piece of some shitty rap song? So we can try and copyright claim it, even if it wasn't that song, but we just used some part of the, I don't know, game vocals, like quotes from the game as a piece of the sample. That's what happened last time when I was playing the next gen edition of Vice City. I got constantly copyright claims from some bots, and I'm listening to the song, and lo and behold, some songs were not even on YouTube. So it was like I really had to dig to like make really sure that by any chance it wasn't something like that. And lo and behold, well, of course, it was another shitty rap that was just using the lines from GTA Vice City as like some kind of intro or some shit like that. Something like that. So yeah. In those cases, I usually do like the revoke the claim, because it's like this is not theirs. This is like something completely different. And if you think it's and if they really think it is theirs, then yeah, go ahead, fight me, bitch. But yeah, the whole copyright claim thing on YouTube is so corrupted at this point. Especially given the fact that people can easily steal it, and well, you're gonna do the copyright claim, they can revoke it, because those parts are like going just through the automated system. Nobody, no human is usually looking for them, and then the person still can like go back to using your content. If you want to really fight it, you need to go to the courts, which is especially tricky when the person is going to be like from overseas or something. All right, that's all of them. Time for assembly. The alcohol was not necessary. So I'm gonna remove the poisonous essence. Incense? Yeah, something like that. Alright. So where do we start? I guess the triggers. Left. Left. Right. And right. This one should just go in, from what I remember. But I'm holding it wrong way. Wait, that was it? Well, it goes in much easier than it goes out. So I guess that's good. I really don't working with this ribbon cable on here. It makes me nervous. There we go. I'm doing this mostly just for fun at this point. It's like, yeah, if it's gonna be broken, it's gonna be broken. Fuck it. I am ready to buy a new controller just to have something that I can normally play, because I tried alternatives I have, which one is gonna work with PlayStation, and lo and behold, those fuckers made sure that you're not gonna be able to use anything that is not at least branded or accepted by them. And by accepted, I mean like, yeah, somebody bought the license to make the PlayStation controllers that are gonna be compatible with them. The best part is the 8-bit Do Ultimate controller is being recognized as a controller. At least it shows the icon, but it's not being it's not controlling the console at all. And maybe as a player too, it would work, but for what I need it to be the player one. Oh boy, and this is gonna be the pain in the ass parts. I'm gonna be assembling it. Like, put it back in so it's gonna be straight. There's still a tiny bit of gunk. About this the top so I can still clean it. Okay, which one is less used? Usually that's gonna be the right analog stick. I have a feeling that this one is gonna be less used. I don't know. Let's go with the gut feeling. Beat it. Such a weird thing to make a song about beat it's. Well, I'm not judging MJ. Okay. And now this parts. Yeah. You stay in the place. Okay, squares on the inside. Not that I should be even able to put them in the wrong order, like in wrong spots, but so it's just I'm trying to flex my brain a little bit during this, if I do remember the orientation of buttons. Okay, and this is not the one. This is the one. Stay in place. It doesn't seem like there's some special way to put this gasket in. Looks quite symmetrical for me. Yeah. We just need to make sure that it fits nice and snug. Okay, this one is easy. There is no trickery here. Same with the rubber pad. Okay, should be good. Okay, now these buttons. Uh-huh. These are more symmetrical. I don't remember now. Wait, big groove here, small groove here. Yeah, the question is, should it go up or down? The peg. Let me look at this. And they go on these. Yeah, that might be it. Wait, let's look at the pictures when still assembled. Okay, you remove this. And oh my god. Oh no, pegs are going down. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Upside down, they wouldn't even fit. I'm fucking stupid. There's really one way to put everything inside. Oh yeah, right. The PlayStation button. The one that basically runs this whole shit show. Okay, and probably the most nerve-wracking parts. Should I maybe actually use the double-sided tape? I mean, they didn't use it and it somehow went into its place, so fuck it. Let's try. Oh, the ribbon cable is gonna be a bitch, I can already tell. Come on. There we go. And now I need to put everything in place again. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a test run. Let me just attach this board so it's gonna hold it before I assemble the whole thing. It's probably gonna be for the best. Just to see if the buttons are working properly. I'll be honest, I'm surprised that the whole board is being held in just by one screw. No wonder everything seems to be like quite flimsy. Also the gaps here, oh my god, they're huge. At least I can do the clicky thingy, but yeah, this thing is not moving any more in. I guess that was... wait, I have the second one, I can compare it, but it's also filthy. Well, I'll be honest now, it actually looks slightly better. And it's heavier. This one is only dusty, for the most part. But it was probably thrown. Because the enclosure is slightly crooked. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna start cleaning this one right away. But yeah, the gap is... slightly smaller, I guess? But I really don't feel like I can do anything about the fitment anymore. I mean, everything seems to be fitting quite snug. Oh well, anyway. Oh yeah, thank you for giving me a blue pull tab that I cannot even use because it's like one with the ribbon cable. What was even the purpose of a blue tab like that? Okay, that's done. Right, there is no light so I can tell if it's running or not. But the website is showing me that it's working. Yeah. And that works. Yeah, everything seems to be working fine. Please don't turn on the... Thank you. Alright. Now let's close this bad boy. Oh, don't tell me that this ribbon cable is actually flipped. Fuck. Like on the pictures, it seems like the blue tab is on the other side. Like this. And it is kind of bent like that. And then folds. Yeah. No, wait, no. I'm still looking like the older way. It doesn't make sense. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Test fitment again. We'll see if it's gonna lit up or if it's gonna shit itself. I mean, this way makes kind of sense because we fold it and it stays like that. Why would it be flipped? Nah, it works. So maybe it is the fact that I have a different revision. And for some reason the blue part is on the opposite side. Okay, now put you back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that never works. Hmm. They're a little bit rusty. Also, for some reason, this one doesn't want really to go in. All right, that's done. Right, I shouldn't probably push that one. They want to turn it on, but well, fuck it. Why this is here on the scene? There we go. I'll be honest, it's a little bit too delicate to my taste. Like, I feel like if I would really be mad, I could like snap it. In just my hands. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh, really? Everything here works. The left bumper for some reason does not respond. This works. This works. This works. Left bumper of all things, seriously. I was expecting more that the D-padder is gonna be like break itself or something. Not the bumper. Would you turn off? Thank you. Oh, motherfucker, you did it again! Why are you turning on the magnifying glass? Of all things. I thought that was working when I was doing the test fit, but apparently maybe it didn't. Lesson learned. Always check everything. Especially given the fact that those tabs are not gonna snap in forever. And those screws are rusting. Okay. Why the LED bumper of all things? Nothing seems to be broken so far. And there's only 2 traces going inside, so... It doesn't make sense. Okay, loose fit again. It's just not responding at all. Oh, right bumper now also doesn't respond. Interesting. Like all the readings are going completely haywire in this state. Like the bumpers are not even... I mean, not bumpers, triggers are not even responding correctly. Weird. This should not affect them. I mean, the rest of the buttons on this ribbon cable are working properly. So it doesn't make sense. Oh, now it works. Magnetic field? No, it shouldn't be. Why you asshole have to constantly... Oh my god, now it's lagging. Ah, great. Now you're also gonna read the stuff? Why that? Why it's even that function on this fucking controller, for fuck's sake? Is it because it has this fucking touchpad? Ah. I think it turned off. Or maybe it's fried. I don't really know. This really doesn't make sense for me. But the whole readouts in this state are all over the place. Could you go out, please? There we go. No, it was connected. Now it disconnected. That was interesting. If this battery tray could go out, please. Yes, great. Yeah, the other tab is like completely obliterated. Okay, it really doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem like I broke the trays or anything. The thing over there is still in its place. Maybe I'm just gonna clean it. With alcohol, and maybe that's gonna work. Maybe there is some gunk inside. Since those are quite heavy used. But the question is, how do I even get to it? I mean, I can kind of see it, no? Just a tiny bit of alcohol left. Okay, let's do it on the other side of the way too. If that's not gonna revive it, then yeah, we have casualty in the end. But from the looks of it, it shouldn't be really that dirty. It's fairly protected over here. Oh, my back hurts. I think I'm gonna give up on doing the second one today. I have enough of dealing with this bullshit. Now, why don't you want to go down? Ah, there are 2 packs. I didn't notice. Ooh. Why the other one just went in and you're not wanting to go in? There we go. There we go. I'll be honest, I think removing it first from the joint is probably better than trying to pull it out from... Oh yeah, right, you don't see. I think it's better to pull it out from this joint first. And then just like remove it from this hook. Probably less stress put on the whole thing. Now the question, will you fucking work? One thing I know for sure, I can probably do it more often, as long as I'm not gonna kill the bumpers, like this time. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit better with assembling and disassembling this. Wait, that thing is magnetic? What? Why the chip is attracting the... What? This doesn't make fucking sense. Okay, let's try again. Why do you keep turning on the Windows? For fuck's sake. Can you not make your own application lock that shit out of the system? Yeah, the left bumper is like, nope. Why? Like, there's nothing broken on it. Like, I don't see anything that will be broken. Every other button works. Directing to Steam, yeah, not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna replace the rubbers underneath the trigger and bumper. And see if that's gonna change the side of the problem. Worst case scenario, I can also open that one up. Wait a second. No. Okay, first release this. You have more wiggle room. But is there something inside that? No. It's like it doesn't read it at all, which is weird. There's this tracepad here for some reason. Well, it is on this side where the tab is broken, but is it on the same level? No. That's like a little bit higher, so it should go like here. Shouldn't affect the way it works. So could it be that's just a ground plane? For testing purposes? Let's see, where do you go from that weird point? Go here, down in the middle. Then go to the other side and you disappear. The ribbon cable just goes straight into... But there's a shit ton of contact points for testing probably, so... Given the amount of those points, I can probably safely assume that most of them are gonna be for like testing the buttons if they still work. Like for testing on a production line. If everything is working correctly. So maybe something is shorting. How do I even flip this boards? Like I don't see anything that could move it away from the rest of this chassis. Right. Maybe one of the tutorials disassemble it. Yeah, you remove the whole chassis. Then you remove the rumbles. Wait. The ribbon cable is not attached. What? I'm looking right now at the tutorial and the guy is like, oh yeah, just like he unsoldered the rumbles. And apparently that was it. That was the last thing that is like keeping it in place. Oh, I see. There is a tab here. Now I see. Are you kidding me? No wonder something didn't connect. Like, this is literally just like, oh yeah, it might just touch it. That's it. Holy shit. This is not even a pogo pins or anything like that. It's just like, oh yeah, it might actually gonna touch it. Oh boy. Contact cleaner. Okay. I'll be honest, the design of this pad is again fucking horrendous. There's so much playing on like, oh yeah, we believe everything is gonna stick together in a correct way, and I don't know. This is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna replace the pads on the opposite side just to see if it's actually gonna change anything. They seem to be exactly the same, no matter which side. swear everything is so meticulously engineered, but just so it can fail. Like, think about it. They even released the Pro controller that was supposed to be like, oh yeah, you're gonna be able to easily replace the analog sticks, because we don't want to give you the Hall sensor analog sticks, which are gonna be basically indestructible. No. We're gonna give you a pad where we're gonna give you the fake promise that you're gonna be able to replace it by yourself. But then we're not gonna be able, but then we're not gonna sell you the replacement parts, which is also like ridiculously expensive, given the fact that it's just a fucking analog stick, a regular analog stick in enclosure, and that's basically it. So yeah, first of all, they basically scammed whoever bought this. And now they're gonna scamming again everybody because they need to buy the fucking controllers made by them. Because basically every other controller that is being sold, well, it's like that second player controller from the memes. Like the younger brother, the Turbo Cats or Mad Cats controllers, I think it was. Never used any of them. Oh boy. Okay, if this is not gonna fix the left bumper, then we have some other problem. Because now we are using the same rubber pads from the other side. Yeah, it's still not working. It doesn't make sense. Oh boy. That would mean that trace somewhere is broken. Somehow. I don't see broken trays. Oh my god, testing it is gonna be a pain in the dick. Well, that's interesting. This should have continuity. Okay. Something else I could check. The other side, maybe? Because that's the only pad I can access easily. No signal whatsoever. What the hell? I mean, given the fact that it's... If there is a trace break, it must be really microscopic. No, this is not connected to this one. And that's the only... Weirdly enough, that's the only testing point on this whole thing. Wait, is anybody ever else connected to this? By any chance? No. This one seems to be connected to some other places. And there is at least... Yeah, two are going to the same... What? And why is only one going here? Okay, what else is also connected to you? Two traces, but those two are going inside here. And the other two are going here. And from this one, only one goes down. Weird. Like, those traces are not really that small, but I have a feeling that it looks like it's really tiny when it goes from the coated one to the black carbon kind of thing. And that's the part that broke. Okay, let me open up the second one. We'll see if the second one is also not giving any readouts. Maybe it's so tiny that my multimeter is not picking it up. Well, at least I'm getting some numbers. There is continuity. At least from the bumper. From the trigger. But from the... But from trigger, it doesn't... What the hell? I have no fucking idea what those traces are coated with, but it's ridiculous. I can feel I'm scratching on top of it, but it's not still giving me any readouts. Sometimes, for split seconds, it goes down. How the hell there is no continuity between those 2 points? It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm looking at the goddamn trace and everything is connected to it. Like, I'll be honest, the fact that this trace, that this point is here is like, why is it even here? But they knew that it's gonna probably fail or something. They needed it for testing. The bumper goes right away. I mean, trigger. Oh, there we go. We have continuity. It's only on this left one. And the right one is wired in a different way for some reason. Okay, this is the one I'm thinking is broken. It goes in the middle and goes behind. Okay, about this. Because that's the other side of the bumper that goes somewhere. And that one is going... also to the other side. Like, the way the common ground is routed is weird. Or should I say, like, this side seems to have the common ground, but this side is like, yeah. Although, wait a second. No, maybe this tracepad is actually connected here. It's just really almost invisible. Maybe they are connected. Oh. There we go. There is actually continuity. Okay, let's try maybe smear it a little bit with the contact cleaner. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for me. It doesn't look like it's broken in any way. It just doesn't respond. This is ridiculous. This is supposed to be like the whole pad that should be reacting to it. But for some reason it's not. Oh my god, my back starts to really hurt. Yeah, there is a split second read that it starts to get the continuity, but for some reason it's losing it. But on this one I don't get anything, even those split second ones. These analog sticks are not even properly soldered. What the fuck? Just noticed that. What is this amount of solder? Like, where actually? Where is the fucking solder? Is it really only held together by the potentiometers? Wow. Fucking hell. Unless it was replaced by somebody. Which is kind of possible looking at the fact how these areas are actually dirty with the flux. I really don't get it. It's fucking ridiculous at this point. Like it is touching its everything around, but it's just like, oh no, nah, we're not gonna give you any readout. Just fuck you. Okay, fuck it. It is kind of sad. I spent so much time on cleaning this whole shit, and it's now just decide like, oh yeah, you know what? This trigger, this bumper is just not gonna work. Like, go fuck yourself. And I'm not even sure if this is my doing, or is it actually the controller being broken from the beginning. Because I didn't really test every single button so extensively. Oh, fuck, yeah, right. Rubber pads. Those are useful. Yeah, right bumper is just like completely not responding. I mean left bumper is not responding at all. And I don't see any issue with the trace. I could remove the whole ribbon and maybe test the points when it's completely flat, but I think I have enough for today. Maybe tomorrow, another approach. In that case, I'm not gonna even screw it back. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I need to get something to eat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dropping by. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.